Whoops. Well, hello. Today we have this beautiful thing. This was my first official sketchbook, because, yeah, that's how we're going with this. And so I wrote on the spine. It's got it went through a year, a little bit, and really it was the end of the year into the first of the year. I used to draw a lot quicker because I had more time, but I put one of my favorite verses on there. I like Psalm 23, but more specifically Psalm 23, 24. Wait, Psalm 23, verse 4. I know what I'm talking about. And then a quote from the Newsboys song, that's the title of it, and just random doodles. I think this was with some sort of pin that I can try and dig out. You know, it's with this pin, these things. If my camera will focus. No. But it's just a cheap pen that someone, I think it's cheapish, and cannot like level of professionality as Copics, but it's one of those like nice, like, I don't know where I'm going with this, but let me get some paper. Where's my sketchbook? It's in here. So if we go to a blank page, I'll just show you what's going on in here. Nope, that's not blank. That's not blank either. Here's a blank page. There's stuff on the other side of this. Oh, it's so difficult. Okay. Ah. But these are really fun because, let's see. Oh, well, this one's dried out. Wait. I haven't used these in a while. Oh, shake it. I forgot how to do this. There. Nope, that one's dead. I had another one. Maybe this one will work. Alright. Let's see. It's not on to focus. But it's got the outline of the yellowish color, and then it's filled in with silver. It's really fun to write with. That's not important. We're talking about this because this was from, oh gosh, 4 years ago. I can do math. 2 years ago. So yeah, we come into the first page or spread. It's the one with that glued on it. It's got sketchbook number 1, the start and finish date. This is just random stuff. I was testing out some fine liners right here, different sizes. Then I drew a character that got drawn once. Then there's Princess Bunny, when she was still Princess Bunny, now she's just Bunny. There's Froggy, or Mr. Froggy, as he is now known as, and a fish, and then another frog and snake, and some washi tape that I had. And then here we get into the original characters, or just characters designing with lots of frogs and bunny rabbits. So this is Mina. There's 3 of them in this kind of world together. They don't have stories. I don't even know their personalities. But this is Mina, and this is what she looked like. These were the thumbnail things for the colors, and then the finished drawing, and then that frog. Poor frog. I don't know what I did to it. And then I drew a bunch of bunnies. I can't remember if I looked up references. I think I was looking at a rabbit book I had and have somewhere. Anyway, bunnies. I drew some more cartoon style bunnies. I still really love that one. Oh, and there's a frog and a random fish in here. So I used alcohol markers on all of these. That one's Copic, and then the rest of these were Master's Touch, I believe. And then this was pencil. That kind of, yeah. And more doodles, bunny, and some hands. I'm actually still proud of that hand and that one. thumbs. I can draw the fingers, I just can't draw the thumbs, and it's confusing. We have frogs, we have a weird cat. This is my favorite bunny. This is my favorite one. I love sweaters, and I love glasses, and I love bunnies, and it's in a bow tie, it's perfect. But I used a red pen, and then a, what's it called? What's the thing called? The thing that you blend, the blender. A blender. I used a blender on the pen. Then we have, here is, she goes along with Mina back here. I can't turn these pages, they're so thick. She goes along with Mina here, and I drew that, and I was like, oh, I like that. And so I did that. I would have done the finished illustration like this sketch, and I was afraid of messing it up. And as you'll notice, no hands. No hands. We will do anything to avoid hands. Then she was supposed to be the third character, but then she was abandoned. And so we have Ben, who is supposed to be half skeleton, so hence why there's a skeleton arm, but I figured little old me thought, yeah, that's way too complicated, we're just gonna draw him as normal and he can be Mina's brother. Just to make it easy on myself. I don't know. I want to redesign them soon, so maybe we'll bring back skeleton. Then we have frog, some bunnies. Oh my. Yeah. Then this was for a friend, so that's yeah. That's a lot of heads. A lot of names. And this was for me. I used a blender thing. The little like papery things that are like superior Q-tips for blending out pencil. So I used it on that hat. Still like the hat, even though you can't really tell what's going on with the hat. Then just random out of proportion things because that's just what happens when you are a beginning artist, and that's okay. And that is personal drawing, and I left all of this blank, but I was using pencils. This is actually quite in proportion. I really like the way that I did this, and also her outfit. I would wear that. Then this, I was not happy with it then when I drew it, and I'm not happy with it now. It's all because of the eyes and the nose and just bleh. I don't like it, but I still really love this. This is my more simple style. I called it the Jamlet style, and what is that? I love it. And then this guy over here, I don't know who he is, but he's there. And a fox that's staring into my soul, so we're moving on. Then I was trying more of that Jamlet style because I was like, ooh, cartoony, cartoon stuff. I still love that. But of course, got about this far into my short-lived cartoon career. Still really love these. Until I realized this is difficult. In which anything worth doing is gonna be hard. But I was like, I'm not happy with this. This is not what I want my style to normally be. So I went back, drew this, and don't ask why her hand's so small. At least I drew a hand. More faces. I love this one even though it's kind of disturbing in a way. But yeah. So those are that. And then this was supposed to be a river. But then I decided I couldn't draw a river. Because I hope this isn't a river. So it's just a night sky and a pathway and some trees. And this was like the first finished illustration I did throughout this entire thing, unless like these characters count. But I still really like this. There's things I could have done different, but I don't think I could do that much better now. So that's just not what I draw. Then we have this. I still really like her eyes. And I really like this. I had seen someone else's art and I just, inspiration. So that happened. A little mushroom guy up here. If I can quit blocking the light. And I'm just now realizing, not turn my other light on. One moment. Is that better? Yep. It's just gonna be one of those days. More faces. A possessed bunny. I don't know. Yeah, that one's scary. And then I drew a character. I have another character whose name is Sage, but she's nowhere at all connected to this one. They're not the same person, they're different persons. I just really liked the character name Sage because of The False Prince by Jennifer A. Nielsen. Then more faces, notes to myself. And then this was Sage drawn again, just in a different outfit, and she looks completely different. Though these two look kind of similar, so I did good there. Then a friend, we thought maybe we could do a story, and she can be like, I don't know, like the daughter of a rich girl, and she's got an overprotective butler. It never fleshed out any more than that. But this was for a friend. So this was also for a friend, which he has a channel, and I will try and link that if I can figure out links. That was for the same friend. Then I drew Sage in the Jamlet style, and then here's Jamlet style, foreshadowing of a illustration character to come that I still like. And then here's little possum down here. That's still scary. And then this, I love this page. So I think I had just watched something about art block. I don't think I had art block at the time. I just felt like being messy. And it was so much fun just randomly doodling things and just filling up the space. I've got mushroom people, potato people, these tiny people that I still love, and I want to learn to draw some more of them like that. Then we have Mr. Opossum, Froggy, Gary, Princess Bunny, and the first drawing of Ruby, which she gets redesigned eventually. And there's a little flower behind there. It's just fun, and it's helpful to break. Oh gosh. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm glad I covered that up for a reason. And just doing this is a good way to break down like perfectionism and just being messy and just throwing stuff on the page. It was really fun. Then we have little frogs. I love them. A boy. I don't draw boys a lot over the course of these sketchbooks because they're just difficult. They give me trouble. And then we have a cute little princess up here. And then this angry tiny princess. I still really love these flowers. I used alcohol markers and I just slicked it out, and this was water-based because it needed another one. So that one didn't turn out as well, but I still really love it. Alright, what is on the next page? Oh, I'm pretty sure that was for a friend. That never got finished. One of those really simple characters. Then here I use the same technique I used over here. And I was like, ooh, I can draw a fox. I cannot draw a fox. I got halfway through, or however way through, I was like, nope. We're just gonna do that and call it done. And then this looks kind of like a fox, but looks more like a cat. And there's a feather that I'm actually happy with. And I think this was supposed to be a foxtail. I really don't know. But that's what happened. And remember the foreshadowing? Here's that illustration, which was simplified somewhere in here. Right here. And so I'm still really happy with it. I think it's the skirt. The skirt, I love it, and just like the movement of it. And then I drew these little guys, and I still really love this. This was an art challenge that I was gonna try and do. Never finished it. I got 2 days into it. Did another flower. Drew another Jamlet style. And this was the last day of the January challenge. And then here was where I got these pins. They're very metallic-y. Can you see? Oh, you're blinded. They're very metallic-y. Don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on there. Then I was testing out some fine liners, just doodling random girl, and I got more markers. This was me adding in the Copic Skin color set. And then here, I was designing a cover for my novel, for my first novel that I finished, which was only novella length. And so I went through many different ideas, and I used some watercolors which ate away at the paper, which is great. I did this cover. This was ideas for it. Then I did this, and then I did one like this, but then I redrew something to be more simpler with just the tree, and I just used pencil for it, and I scanned it onto the computer. Here I had gotten my Copic set from back some pages, and my favorite color, I think it's the light suntan or the dark suntan. I'm pretty sure that's the light. It had exploded right here on her. See how it's darker right there, and it kind of bled in. So I kind of had to do that. And then I did another girl. I like her outfit. I like both of their outfits, really. This one's kind of bland, but it's fine. As you can see with all the lines, I was not very good at doing alcohol markers because I just kind of started. And here was another one of those crazy break down the walls thing. I still love this guy. I think I drew him more recently because I needed paper, but I love it. I love him so much. And then here's continuation, washi tape. Everything, little frog, simplified person, shark. Here's a cat, and here's a girl. Some random sketches. I had just watched Encanto for the first time, I think. Yeah, because this is like a Mirabelle inspired. I love the outfits and I love the music. I watched it so many times my brother never wants to watch it again. Halfway done face. My brain to frame. And here's planning out for like a capsule wardrobe. Like paper dolls. I really liked paper dolls. Here, this is where I colored this stuff. And then I made it and I haven't touched it since. And that brings us to the end of the sketchbook. I wrote in here whenever I needed something to do. It's the end. And I really enjoyed this sketchbook. This is the Master's Touch Bristol board sketchbook, and it works really well for markers. The only thing that bothers me is that the binding is just not like that. That's fine, but whenever it opens like that and it cracks and stuff, and it's not fine, but it's okay. And so that is that, and I hope you enjoyed the sketchbook and my shaky commentary and my shaky camera and my forgetfulness, and I hope you all have a wonderfully blessed day. And I'd love to know how y'all are doing down in the comments, how your projects are coming, whether it be writing, music, or anything creative, or anything really. And so I hope you have an amazing day. And I have no idea what I'm doing now. What do people do at the end of these? Do they wave, or do they just disappear? I guess that's something I can add to my list of things to figure out how to do. But until then, I guess I'm saying farewell, y'all.